Hi guys, and welcome to another grammar review. In today's video, we are looking at one of the most common grammars in any language, I think. The past tense. This is one that many English learners make mistakes on. Some people just forget to use the past tense. So when do we use it? Well, we use it for stories. And everything that happened before right now is a story. I went to the store yesterday. That's a story. 100 years ago, people were bald. That's a story. Now, to help me help you practice listening for the past tense and using the past tense, I have 3 Hansung University professors telling you some of their important stories. Listen to the stories. I'm going to ask you some questions along the way. And at the end of this video, I hope when you are speaking English, you will remember to use the past tense. See you soon, guys.
Hey everyone, my name is Andrew and I'm an English instructor here at Hansung University. So this happened now around 4 or 5 years ago. I was living in Korea and I made a very brief weekend trip to go to Taiwan to visit one of my friends. So I booked my plane ticket and I went to the airport on Friday morning, early in the morning. So I arrived at the airport, I checked in for my flight, and I immediately went to the cafe so that I could get some coffee and try to wake up. So I was playing chess on my phone, I was drinking coffee, and suddenly somebody tapped me on the back. And I turned around, and it was a very beautiful woman. So I was like, this is great. Okay, hi, how can I help you? And she asked me, can you do an interview with me? I am a reporter for the news. And so the question that she asked me specifically was, why do you think Korean people that are middle-aged, so like 30s, 40s, 50s, this age of people, when they travel abroad, they like to wear bright hiking clothes? Really, I don't know why they do this, but maybe it's because when they travel in a group in a foreign country, if they want to see each other easily, they can locate each other because they're wearing bright colored clothes. And when I came back to Korea, many of my friends messaged me and said, hey, Andrew, I saw you on TV. You did a great interview. It was really funny. And even some of my coworkers and students messaged me. So I thought, wow, this must have been a pretty popular video clip. Amazingly, even recently, like this year, and we're just in January, so this was really recent, a friend that hadn't seen the clip before saw it again while riding the bus in Seoul. So you know how some buses in Seoul have a TV? Well, that clip appeared on the TV on the bus, and my friend sent me a video of me doing the interview at the Incheon airport on the bus. So maybe if you recognize my face while you're watching this video right now, you've already seen me before. But anyways, that is my experience being interviewed on the news. I hope you enjoyed my story. Thank you for listening, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Hello, I'm Professor Rose, and I would like to tell you about an important day in my life. That was the day I first arrived in Korea. This is from a diary I made, and the picture shows me and my parents at the airport in my hometown of Cape Town. I was very scared. In fact, you can see I wrote, I was terrified. At the bottom, you can see my whole family and my best friends. So I flew from Cape Town in South Africa to Singapore, and then finally to Incheon in Korea. When I arrived in Korea, I was really shocked. I cried so much, but my best friend met me at the airport. So he waited for me and we took the bus together to Daejeon. I cried the whole time because I missed my parents and everything seemed so strange. But when I got to my friend's house, there were 2 other South African co-workers waiting for me. And they were so kind. They gave me pizza and wine, which were very expensive in Daejeon in those days and not easy to find. As soon as drinking the wine and eating the pizza and laughing with those friends, I felt better. The next day, I saw my apartment and the university campus, and I felt much better. I had a wonderful time the rest of that year, and I have been happy in Korea for almost 19 years since that big day.
Hello, everyone. This is Professor Scott, and today I am going to share a big moment in my life with everyone. And that moment was when I first came back to Korea. I traveled around Australia, I visited New Zealand, I went to India, and then I decided it was time to come back to Korea and learn about Korean culture. I decided to take a job in Daegu, and after a lot of thinking and a lot of consideration, I felt that the best move for me was to move to Daegu and start teaching English at an academy called SEI. And that is where I fell in love with teaching. That is where I fell in love with helping others, being able to communicate effectively, and where I fell in love with meeting new and new minds and learning about people's dreams and hopes and really helping Korean students understand global culture, and also sharing my story because I was, or I am, an adopted Korean. I was adopted when I was 2 years old. And so for me, I think this is a really big life-changing moment for myself as I decided to continue to live in Korea. And in doing so, I hope to build a future here, and I will go back and visit my family every couple years. So that was maybe one of the biggest moments in my life. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. See you later.